Hello everyone. So this is day one math. It's kind of lengthy. It's got about 3 pages, I believe. So if you need to stop and take a break, or if you need to pause throughout the video on what instructions you need to use to help you answer the questions, that's fine too. So on this page, this is the first page. It says, "What's my number?" And this is really just to get you critically thinking about what the number could be. Um, the task says, "Find a number greater than 0 and less than 1,000." And so they show you a number line that's from 0 to 1,000. And the number needs to be closer to 500 than it would be to 0, but also it needs to be closer to 200 than it would be to 500. And so in part B, it says there are many correct answers to this problem. Describe all the numbers that are correct. So, really, there could be multiple answers, and I don't want you to write down a bunch of numbers. I just want you to give a range. Maybe it could be this number between this number, um, or at least give a couple different numbers that you think it could be and explain why. Again, you're going to be using the 2 points in part A that tell you that it needs to be closer to 500 than 0 and closer to 200 than 500. So use that to help you describe how the numbers are correct. Okay, the next page you're going to see says read and write multi-digit numbers. This is something that we learned in first quarter, so I know it's been a while, but this is something that we have practiced throughout the school year and also something that you've already learned in previous years. All you're doing is drawing base 10 blocks. So they give you an example right here, and they've drawn a 100 block. And so you don't need to draw little tiny 100 squares. Just draw a square for a 100 block, draw a line straight down for a 10 block, and draw a dot for a 1. All you need to do is you see here they have 200. They drew 200 blocks to represent 200. They have 40, so they drew 4 10 blocks to represent 4 10s. And then they have 3 1s, and so they put 3 dots here. And that's all that you have to do. So you're going to do that for this one and this one. Down here, it just asks you to complete the chart. So some of them, the first one is filled in for you as an example, and then the other ones have certain portions missing. So standard form is going to be just your number. Word form is going to be you writing out the number the best that you can spell it. And then expanded notation is just expanded form like this up here. It also gives you examples here. So for this one, you would obviously read the word form to figure out the standard form and the expanded form. And then you just kind of go in and fill in what's missing. On the bottom, it says you have 4 digits, 3, 8, 1, and 6. Use all 4 of these digits to write the largest and the smallest number you can. So just think about when you're looking at those numbers, what is the biggest number you see? And if you're trying to create the largest number, you're going to want to make the first number the biggest that you see, the second number, the second biggest number you see, and then so forth on. That's going to give you your largest number, and your smallest number is going to be the opposite of that. So you're going to look for the tiniest number you see in that column of numbers, and then you're going to go in the next column and write the next smallest number that you see, and it should go from least to greatest to get your smallest number possible. And then the last page for math for day one is independent practice. Again, standard form, write the number for each. Down here, write the number for the expanded form. And down here, it's giving you expanded form here, word form here. It's everything that you did on the other page. And that is it. If you have any other questions, please let me know.